Ivo, you've learned that money is power and you do not have any. You've learned that it has power over you, though. Me, yeah, so what's up with that? Ivo, this is how you have been conditioned by the system that works to keep you impoverished. You see the problems of your neighbors. The car is broken at 40,000 kilometers and their warranty is not good enough to cover the expenses. They do have a lemon. So they are disempowered by the system, which is not in your best interests, it is in the best interests of those who run the governments and the corporations. That a car can be turned out that is not fit to be used by a family in need is shameful. Your sense of power has been manipulated and warped by this unfair system. That is why it is falling now. It is not soon enough, but the system can only fall at the rate the Earth's vibration can allow it, and that includes the vibration of those upon Earth as well. Me, yes. Ivo, this is false conditioning. You are not powerless. You are powerful but are not using your God-given powers to create abundance for yourselves. You defer to the system that keeps you in difficulty. Me, so how do you make the switch? Ivo, you learn to see yourself as powerful and that nothing holds sway over you. This is a large change from being powerless, a victim. Many of you have victim mentalities and that will show in your earnings. I find it interesting that the bricks and mortar job system offers little anymore except retail jobs to those lower wage earners, but the internet is creating a new market for those who wish to sell a product, their experience, or their services. Me, yes, they're switching everything on us. Ivo, you will always require food, so there will be restaurants and food stores, however much shopping will be carried out in retail outlets in future. It is even possible to order your food through the internet as well. Me, I know. They're probably just switching up the old for the new, which is technology. Ivo, yes. And as you understand, a better way to surveil the consumer. Because you are all consumers to them. Me, yes. So let's get back to becoming empowered. Ivo, understanding that which disempowers you and how you cooperate with it by aligning your understanding of life and then carrying out the practices, is empowerment, my love. Me, but I'm at a point right now that I know I'm doing God's work. We all are, but I know that consciously now. If you don't, do the Course in Miracles. It expands upon what Ivo and I talk about and it's just logical. Ivo, yes, you are. You understand that you are doing God's work for others, but you must understand that that includes yourself as well. Me, true. Ivo, my love, you have put into action a practice of watching for when you see what you have manifested come to fruition. Now you must put into action a practice of looking to see how the system disempowers you. Me, sure. Credit card. I have a balance that gets dinged almost $100 in interest every month. Then they bitch at me when I don't make the minimum payment. When did companies take on policies of treating their customers like crap, shaming and guilting them when they don't pay up? It never used to be that way. Ivo, no, it was not. But let us stick to the point, shall we? Taking $76 every month in interest penalties is disempowering. And you realize that it was for things you purchased long ago. The credit card offers no insurance of being able to pay for all you need when it is maxed out and the interest charges are so high. Your attempt at gaining financial security through the system has failed you. Me, yes. Ivo, it is fine when it covers food expenses, but you are still paying for these food purchases of 2 years ago in the interest charges you are paying now. So a melon of $2 bought 2 summers ago is now worth $3. You have saved nothing at the grocery store when you purchase with credit and carry a balance. Me, sometimes you make too much sense, Ivo. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm the one who chisels every penny at the grocery store trying to save on my food bill, and you're pointing out it's backfiring now. Ivo, it is. Buying with any card that charges a penalty does not work for you. If you use cash, there is no penalty for purchase. Me, it's because you don't have enough cash that you have to resort to plastic. Ivo, you do not. You simply need enough cash to cover all your expenses, your needs and wants, and currently you do not. Again, your income source is set up that way. As a human, you default to providing for all of your needs, that is only natural, that you do instinctively. The animal out in nature defaults to getting enough food and to have a cave or a hole to live in. It does not leave itself out in the wild with no home, it does not leave itself without any food. But the human is subject to this because of the power of the financial system that does not allow for you to meet all your needs and wants. Me, got it? It goes against our instincts. Ivo, yes. Shall we take another example? Me, okay. Got one because I don't. Ivo, your car. Me, uh-oh. Ivo, when you take your vehicle in for a tune-up. At 18,000 kilometers they plan to go the whole 9 yards as you say, on your vehicle. You see your auto as brand new. It is only 2 years old. So why would they need to do so much work on it at such a low mileage? Me, I know. The guy said on the video too that when you go into the auto dealers to maintain your car you're paying for nothing. All I've needed is wipers and my tires and oil changed. Ivo, and so you are paying for the mechanic to honk your horn. Me, I know that works, that's for sure. LOL. Ivo, with a new vehicle you are better off not going for the regular check UPS but you want the warranty. Look at the warranty of your neighbors. It covers the engine and the drivetrain only, not the parts that are breaking down now. Me, I know. They got burned. Ivo, this does not work for them. It might be a good idea to check to see what your warranty does cover. Me, I think I'll go visit them. They'll try to upsell me of course. Ivo, they will. Why would they have to try to upsell you if they are actually doing the best service in the first place? Me, got it? Ivo, the best way to deal with money is by paying cash. Credit cards are made a necessity to purchase online of course and that is part of the reason the system is now switching over. Everyone must have a card. And then they can charge you interest. Me, yes. It's a rip-off. They're doing us a service but they're charging too much. I don't owe that much to be paying such a large amount on the balance. Let's see, $76 times 12 months is $912 on a $4,000 balance per year. In 4 years I've paid as much in interest as I have in balance owed if I don't pay it down. Oh my god. Ivo, the best charge card is one that is paid off and kept that way. The only amount you should put on your credit card is the amount you can pay off the following month. We have gone over this before with you as well, my love. Me, yes, I remember. There's no point in having a card except for emergencies and you should be saving that money up anyway. If you only should use it for purchases you can pay off the following month, then just wait a month and buy them then. But so many of us use a credit card as extra income. It's not. The credit card should be a way to spend your current income. It's not extra. Ivo, so you see how you are kept powerless by your system. This is a very good example and all listening should check their credit card balances and see what they are paying in interest. It is also possible to consolidate loans and pay them off with one loan, at a lower interest rate. Paying with money you do not have is disempowering. There is more to this but let us leave it at this point right now. You are paying $76 each month for melons and groceries you bought 2 years ago. Me, I think that was when I went up north to see if I could find a landing spot for a particular UFO, Ivo, and that didn't happen either but at least I went to see. Ivo, ah yes. You were busy 2 summers ago with our disclosure project. And you are still paying interest on this now. The charge card must be paid down. This is a project of empowerment for all of you. Me, yeah, tell the system to buzz off. Ivo, take back your power. Do not pay for more than is absolutely necessary. Do not pay the system. Use your magnetic power to increase your income and stay off the cards. Me, yes. Ivo, So the point of all of this is that you feel that money is power. It is not for you. You have, shall we call it, extra money in the form of credit, and this is now disempowering you as you are attempting to pay it down. You live in duality and there are positive and negative polarities. The positive of a credit card is you have an extra few $1,000s to spend if you should require it. However, the negative comes when you see the interest charges and have to pay it down. It encroaches on your finances. The credit rates are too high to be fair. This card does not work in the favor of the holder, it works in the favor of the lender. Me, loan sharking. LOL. Ivo, not too far from, my love. There are many others that would argue that the money gleaned from their job does not cover the stress, negativity, and dislike of having to go somewhere every day, so we need not even cover that point. Many know their jobs are not suitable and do not like working. Also, the entire system does not meet your needs either. There is not much else but retail outlets in your city, my love. No wonder people spend so much. There is not much else to do. You have a few gyms and a city center with a swimming pool and ice rink, but otherwise there is not much to do. Me, there are bars and restaurants. LOL. Ivo, yes, bars. We will not even go there. Me, no, I don't. Ivo, your establishments do not meet your real needs as humans, and keep you disempowered. Your entire lifestyle is one of disempowerment. I would say to anyone listening that to extract themselves from the matrix everything possible should be done, your credit cards paid off and used only for emergencies, increase income so that credit payments are no longer necessary or paid off the next month. Watch your spending to see what is necessary and what is not necessary spending. Find less expensive alternatives. My dear, you came up with a good idea. You thought that instead of putting a new couch set on credit to buy a second-hand set while you are saving up for the new couch set. Credit can be avoided and interest charges of over $1,000 a year on a low balance or more, can be avoided. Me, yes, a credit diet. Using it in such a way as to be empowered, not disempowered. Ivo, yes. There are money managers upon your planet who say the same things. I am saying this for a different reason, to empower you. Addendum. Me, I channeled this yesterday and today more has come up. It's not money that's to be feared, it's the lack of money that is the fear. The fear of not having enough. The fear of not having enough equates to being disempowered, not being able to meet one's own needs. It's the fear of not having enough that has to be dealt with. If your situation now is one of lack, then that will change when you lose this fear. We learn that money is power and that lack of money is disempowerment. We're set up as victims here on this earth and victims create lack. Otherwise they wouldn't feel victimized, would they? I think the fear of not having enough is the fear of not having enough power, not money. I think power and money are very mixed up in our world. Spending money is exercising power in the physical world, but there are so many ways to use a higher power to help yourself and this world. Those are the things that have to be practiced. So you change yourself with courage. You deal with your fear of not having enough. You focus on what you do have, be grateful for it, and understand more will come with this newer vibration of gratitude. If your bank account is at zero, then do something to bring more money in if you need more. I make sure I have everything I need at the beginning of the month with the first check I get. Everything. Including groceries. That's harder for a family, but for me I can fill a fridge with all I need for the month. I buy everything else with this one check, to ensure I have that much security anyway. I may not be flying off to Trinidad anytime soon, even though I'd like to, but I have what I need now. Start with that, build on it. Ivo, when you see spending money as empowerment, not having the things you require as being empowered, you've got it wrong. Me, like Athena said this morning, fear keeps you looking back. Courage keeps you going forward. Go forward with the courage to change the fear.